This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the Director of Corporate Communications for Latin Metals, Miss Elyssia Patterson. Elyssia, it's great to have you back on. I know you're fresh off of PDAC. How are you and how was it?
You know what? I'm great. Just wrapped up PDAC, where we saw strong interest in our exploration model and Cerro Bayo's potential. I think investors are paying close attention to Argentina's mining sector, especially Santa Cruz continues to deliver on both production and exploration success. So that was really exciting to be at PDAC and having those conversations.
Well, listen, Argentina is absolutely on fire right now, attracting foreign investment and look, the regulatory framework, right, of the country has improved drastically over the past several years. You have to be excited about the prospects for seeing multiple partners, bringing in partners and drilling this year, in a year where gold is at record highs, silver appears to be breaking out, copper appears to be breaking down. I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now with the tariff talk and the tit for tat and the back and forth that's going on. But that aside, commodities are behaving and trading really, really well. So I wanted to talk about Cerro Bayo in Santa Cruz, Argentina. You've identified some geophysical anomalies that I know aren't the most attractive of things to a lot of people, but they're really, really important in being able to interpret them to be able to really hone in on the drilling targets later this year. Can we talk about that project there?
Yes, it's really exciting because Latin Metals identified significant geophysical anomalies at our Cerro Bayo project. And these anomalies align with historical map mineralized structures, including targets outlined by Barrick Gold, which makes this particularly exciting that it matches classic geophysical signatures seen in major gold and silver discoveries in the region. And they remain open to the northwest, meaning that there's a strong potential for expansion beyond what we've already identified. And with this proven district, with high-grade discoveries, Santa Cruz hosts some of Argentina's most productive gold and silver mines, including Newmont's mine, which only sits 70 kilometers away from our project. So this reinforces, I think, the scale and an opportunity what we're looking at. And what you were saying about investment, from an investment standpoint, this project benefits from the location as it's in this mining-friendly province with already strong infrastructure and established operations. You know, Santa Cruz accounts for 42% of Argentina's mineral exports, with 6 operating gold and silver mines. So it has the workforce, the regulatory support to advance exploration in numerous different projects and companies.
How do you see, and we talked about this a little bit last time, we talked about it being a catalyst-rich 2025, but what do you anticipate here between now and the end of the year? You have several projects, you have them in the right address, you have nearby infrastructure, you have a history of being able to attract major partners to come in and essentially give you shots on goal for a discovery. How do you see the rest of 2025 playing out?
Well, right now we're waiting on a drill permit. And we expect it to be, I would say, very shortly in this quarter. And once that's in place, the plan is to bring in an option partner to fund the next phase of work, the trenching, geophysical surveys, and initial drill testing. So we're taking a methodical approach to de-risking the project while potentially positioning it for potential discovery. Along with our other projects, we're waiting on partners, but also at the same time, you know, we've had a lot of people come to our projects and we have boots on the ground and majors looking at us. And this is something I have to say that's a little bit different than the last few years. It's been quiet. And now we're starting to see the last few months, people are coming to us for our projects. They're starting to take interest again. And I think you're going to see from Latin Metals this year, you're going to see drilling on our projects, and you're going to see a lot more partners that we've optioned out our projects to. So I think that this year is a material year for material catalysts, and it's going to be something interesting to watch.
Well, you have a tiny market cap, you have experienced leadership, you're in the right address there with Argentina, and you have a suite of projects that I think a lot of majors are likely behind the scenes competing for one into joint venture. I am really looking forward to exploration permits, and I'm really looking forward to follow up geophysics and drilling. Anything else you'd like to add?
I think this is it's pretty good so far. Like, also on this project alone, we recently in November, we vested 71% ownership in the Cerro Bayo project, solidifying our position as we want to focus on the technical story and delivering high quality exploration. So, if you're looking for high potential gold and silver projects in a proven jurisdiction, I would say this is one to watch. And with Latin Metals, we have multiple different projects at different levels of exploration. So if you are an investor or want to get into something with gold, silver, Latin Metals has an opportunity to, in the next few years, to have multiple drilling campaigns going at any one time. So if you want to have an upside, I would say look at Latin Metals and put it on your watch list.
Well, we're seeing liquidity start to come back into the sector. I hope and think that's a trend that continues the rest of the year. Thank you so much, Elyssia, for coming on, and then let's do it again soon. It sounds like we'll have plenty to chat about here in the coming quarters.
I hope so, and it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.